Hello and welcome back to another episode of Saxthorpe Farms. So today, as you can probably tell, we are going to be planting potatoes. I have made a fairly decent start on this field, planting the potatoes. I was in two halves whether to plant the headlands or not, but I decided to go ahead and plant them. Yeah, I don't know. I've never known people IRL to plant potatoes on the headlands, but I don't know. Maybe it's a realistic thing to do. Maybe it isn't. Some parts of it look a bit odd, but anyway, I decided to. So there we go. But yeah, we're gonna do obviously planting this field. Let's hop in the tractor and get it started up. There we go. Got it lowered. So there we go. We're going to get this field planted, and I am hopefully as well today going to get it fertilized as well. Fingers crossed. That is the plan of action. I am rocking fairly decently through this field, so I shouldn't think it will take very long to get it done. And then once we've got it fertilized, that'll be all of our fields ready for next year. The mod that I've got installed, obviously, like I was saying in the previous episode, that's not the right width. That would help. There we go. Yeah, like I said in the previous episode, the mod that I've got installed, we won't have to roll this like you wouldn't have to IRL. So, because obviously, you know, when you roll it, you lose the texture, I think, until you harvest it, I think, potentially, when it's fully grown. I can't remember now. I mean, it's been a while since I've done potatoes in FS 22, so I can't remember, but anyway, either way, IRL you wouldn't roll potatoes with a roller, so with this mod now we won't have to either, which makes things more realistic. I have to say as well, like the textures for potato, like, you know, planted potato field, they look brilliant. They look so good. Like, they're proper 3D, like, you know, they definitely don't look flat at all. You know, they look really good. Again, I have done potatoes before in FS22, but I don't remember them looking as good as that. Whether it's the textures for this map, I'm not sure, but there we go. I think part of the reason as well I decided to plant the headlands was obviously this field, since I cultivated it spring last year, it's obviously grown weeds. And it was going to look a bit odd having weeds all around the outside, but not in the middle of the field. So, by OCD, but that was another reason why I decided to plant the headlands. But yeah, again, I am hoping that we've got enough seed to do the whole field. We should hopefully, fingers crossed. But I mean, after this harvest, we'll get seed potatoes when we do the potato sorting. So it'll just be a continuous thing. We won't hopefully have to buy seeds for potatoes again. As well, since the last episode, you're probably wondering, how have you got so much money all of a sudden? I sold all the crops that I got in the silo. They're all obviously December and January, all at the top price that you could get for them. So I sold everything that I got in the silos. I think we got up to about 780, 800,000 maybe. No, I think it must have been about I think it was 840,000. I think we got up to. But obviously I've bought this this machine since, and bought seed and fertilizer and whatnot. There we go. I'll go up this route. But yeah, really pleased with how much money we got. Got us a really decent amount of money from all the grain we had. So that'll obviously go towards new fields, or when we hopefully get some cows on this map. I mean, we will obviously as well have to purchase the harvesting equipment for the potatoes. It'll be a question of how we want to harvest them. Be the thing. Yeah, so I think that pulls it out of the ground. Make sure I'm paying attention. I'm just trying to work out what all these machines do again. So I think that'll pull it out of the ground and everything, whereas these, I think that'll put it out of the ground and then that collects it up, I believe. So what shall we do? I think we've got the money for this. I think it would make sense to get that. I think we definitely purchase this as well, which will obviously take the tops off. So that's 6 meters, and this one's only, yeah, 3.2, so it's double the width. I think we definitely buy that as well. Yeah, got a few different machines to purchase. We're doing all right for C. We're doing all right. Oh, missed that bit. Yeah, I think we must be halfway now at least, or maybe not. Nearly halfway. But yeah, we did have Kai suggest on the previous video as well that we plant 43 and 44 in grass. And I think that's a good shout. They're the two smallest fields, I believe, on the map. We've got 41 and 42 as well. But yeah, it's a good shout to put them in grass. I think for the time being, because we obviously haven't got tons of arable fields about, we've only obviously got the 3. I think for the time being, I'm going to leave 43 as arable. And then when we've got a couple of other arable fields, maybe like 2 or 13, 5's quite a nice size field. When we've got a few more, then yeah, I think planting 43 in grass is a good shout. There we go. So yeah, we're cracking on nicely. I have got the John Deere 7530. That's got its thin tyres on and the FERT spreader on, so obviously it could go down the roads a lot more easier than this tractor. It's got wide tyres on. That's what we use to fertilise this field with. So that is all ready to go. Right, so we're not far off finishing the field, but we are getting low on seeds. So we have to fold this up and head on back to the farm and fill this up with some more seeds so we can finish off the field. Should probably drive on the bits that I haven't seeded. Be a bit more realistic. Yeah, we'll head on back and get this filled up again. Right, so we are all filled back up. Ready to go. Let's get this last bit of the field sown or planted. So here we go. This is the last pass, and then we have fully planted this field in potatoes. Looking very good. I think yeah, this is a big enough field to plant in potatoes for my liking. I think we've made sure we've done everything possible on this field. Obviously we're going to put some nitrogen on it. That'd be the last thing to do, but it should hopefully yield well, this field. Fingers crossed. But yeah, we'll get this folded up and everything, and then we'll go and get the 7530 with the FERT spreader, and we'll come and spread some nitrogen on this field. Right, so here we go, ready to rock and roll. Let's see how much nitrogen we're going to need on this field. Yeah, decent amount. Not perhaps as much as I thought we would need, but yeah, still a decent amount. But yeah, hopefully we're turning this field nice and green. I mean, obviously the other thing as well is when you've got precision farming in, when you do everything like, you know, making sure the pH is fine, nitrogen levels are fine, ploughing and everything like that, it adds to the environmental score, which then when you come to selling your produce, whether it's potatoes or grain or anything like that, it gives you a bit of a bonus. So not only are your crops going to yield better because you've done everything you need to with them, when it comes to selling you're going to get a bonus as well. So it's a win-win all round, really. It's definitely worthwhile doing. Yeah, it seems like this end of the field definitely needs more nitrogen than the other. Using up quite a bit now. Yeah, turning the field nice and green. Perfect. I think one headland will be fine. But you do IRL anyway. Like so. Now, if we set up GPS, if we go about here, yeah, that's about right. Lovely. I remember what the soil is like in this field, to be fair. Yeah, half silty clay, half loam. So obviously this side of the field will yield a lot better than the other half. I think we might have to go back and get some more fertilizer from the looks of things. This is going to be close. I have a feeling we're going to run out just before the end. Yeah, we are. Never mind. I will go and do that this little bit off screen. But yes, that is where I'm going to end today's episode. I hope you have enjoyed watching. If you have, as always, please remember to hit that like button if you've enjoyed the video. And if you're new to the channel as well and you've enjoyed yourself, please consider hitting that subscribe button. It would be much appreciated. And I will hopefully catch you in the next episode. Thank you very much for watching. Bye, guys.